What's up, Katrites? Impromptu Thanksgiving video here. I was getting ready to log on to Dune because I haven't logged in a month and my base is probably out of fuel and falling apart. But there's news for Jurassic World Evolution 3's next update. And I haven't watched it yet, but I see something that looks really kind of interesting. So let's go over here, shall we? Hello! Update is on its way. Getting new content as well as a variety of bug fixes and improvements. Let's take a look at some of the key features coming.
Hello and welcome to our first free update showcase for Jurassic World Evolution 3. Let's open the park gates and see what's coming to the game on December 9th. Since launch, we've been admiring all the incredible parks you've been creating, and we wanted to give all park managers some new ways to customise your enclosures. The Cypress Swamp Brush is a new environment brush for tropical and temperate biomes, which lets you bring wetland-inspired enclosures to life. This brush paints new cypress trees across parks and introduces a murky mist which seeps across the floor, fantastic for your dinosaur photography. We've also included a handful of new cypress trees as scenery pieces, so you can go in and design your wetland environment exactly how you like. The island generator is getting some exciting new updates to make the tool even more powerful for our sandbox players. As part of the update, we're happy to announce that the island generator is getting 3 additional biomes to choose from. Alongside tropical, players will now be able to pick from temperate, desert, or Mediterranean biomes when starting their island customization. A new slider has been added to the mode, which allows you to adjust the prominence of beaches on your generated islands. Islands can now feature more cliffs or more beaches depending on your preference. We've been listening to player feedback around the building boundaries on the islands. You will now be able to decorate your waterways, cliff faces and beaches with scenery pieces. This will make for some truly unique and stunning islands that we're so excited to see. Alongside all these new features, we're always looking at optimizations that we can make to improve the overall gameplay experience. Firstly, we've added the blueprint menu to make it easier to see all of your custom and downloaded creations in one place. Next, you can now copy path styles from elsewhere in the park, making sure everything matches up exactly without having to hunt for that specific colour you chose earlier on. Finally, we've added a navigation heat map so that you can see exactly where small, medium, large and giant species can navigate, as well as guests and vehicles, making it easier to see that your parks are operating as expected. That's a very quick look at the powerful new features coming on December 9th. Everything we've shown today will be released along with a variety of fixes and optimizations. You'll be able to find the full list in the patch notes. Before we wrap up, we have one more thing to show you. As a special thank you, we're thrilled to announce that we're going to be adding a returning fan favourite species alongside this update on December 9th. I wonder if you can figure out what it is. We hope you enjoy the update. Thanks for watching.
Okay, a lot to unpack here. Alright, so this is very cool. Okay, sorry if the sound of that video is probably terrible because it was probably coming through the mic as well. I was trying to find it wouldn't let me turn it down. Alright, so this brush in the fog. Why is that on there? Go away. I like this brush. I like this like mist, this kind of misty fog. It's gonna look really cool. I think that's going to look really, really cool. You get some new types of trees to add too, so some plant foliage, that's really nice. We haven't started doing any custom parts because we're still like going through all the campaign when I get the time to play. Just look at the fog in the mist. That looks so much cooler. That looks so. Look at that picture. That looks lot way cooler. That's looking cinematic, baby. That's badass. All right, so the island generator, they've done. It looks like so it's cool. They're gonna have some cool updates to that before we even get to it. So now we're gonna have a couple different climates. So we can do it more Mediterranean style. We can do it more desert style. So it's not all tropical forest. Cool change having the different biomes on there. This is cool too. So you can put in more beaches, and they're letting you. Then they're doing the thing where, because I always have this stupid thing where they have the cliffs at the edge of the boundary, so you can't go past the cliffs to get to the little beach area, which is untouchable. Where they're letting you build to the water. So everything's going to be usable all the way up into the water part. So they're saying so you can decorate. So you can make real beach resorts right here like this. Put stuff on the beach. There's the water there, so that's cool. So you can actually make a beach resort. I mean, it's the point of having a beach. Okay, so here's some interesting stuff here. So the blueprints are getting its own tab. It looks like they're getting separated in the buildings and that scenario. That's just really cool to have that because I have lots of stuff and I always got to go looking for shit. Especially my concrete connector is always the biggest pain in the ass to find. Alright, so you can color, you can bring in like I guess copy and use the same colored paths you came up with already. Okay, cool. Really clear. This is very Planet Zoo-ish. So there's a highlighter, small dinosaur, medium dinosaur, giant dinosaurs. Show obstructions in the park, including terrain. Filter to see obstructions. Obstructed. Guessed. So, Planet Zoo, you could do look at your habitat to see where all the animal could traverse, see if it could climb on stuff, see if it could escape. So this is kind of getting close to that. So the red highlight means it's obstructed, but the pass. All right. So once you figure out how to use this, it could be obstructions from small dinosaurs. Obstructed, semi-aquatic only. Small shows obstructions in the park, including terrain. Filter to see obstructions for dinosaurs, guests, and vehicles in the park. A car. That's semi-aquatic only. So you could, if you're trying to do like a natural paddock for a dinosaur, I guess you could kind of use this to see if you've enclosed it correctly, because we've had a problem obviously with our Badlands. T-Rex kept escaping, and his territory was bleeding over into the raptor one, and it was causing discomfort because for some reason a couple rocks had no collision, which I have no idea how that got turned on. I wouldn't have turned it on. But this could help with building natural habitat, so you could totally find out if it's enclosed all the way or not. So that is cool. What was the next part?
Along with a variety of fixes.
So there'll be some more stuff. Alright, hold on. So here's the dinosaur tease.
As a special thank you, we're thrilled to announce that we're going to be adding a returning fan favourite species alongside this.
That's Dinocaris. It's a feather. It's got all the fur, big toes. That is totally Dinocaris. That is a DLC. Okay, hold on. that's not one of the originally planned returning dinos. That is one of the DLC dinos. Are we getting the DLCs also back free? Or is this like a rare here? We're going to give you this one free. That opens the door, I think. So could that mean everything is coming back free? Or is it just a one-off? That could be huge. That could be huge. Because we had 19 confirmed returning dinosaurs. Kentrosaurus was the first. And then we had these other guys that were cut that were in limbo. This and the Shoney and who else got cut? I can't think of it off the top of my head. I can't think about it. A lot of them were the Liphorodon. That was a base game. Wait, was it? Was that a base game for report too? Oh, but this opens up the door. We give you a lot more. So that's totally Dinosaurus. It's got the big tail. It's got the fluffy legs. It's got the swampy sound and walk.
Date on December 9th. Inside this update on December 9th. As a special thank you, we're thrilled to announce that we are going to be...
It's a big slosh. It's definitely bipedal. That's 100% Dinosaurus.
adding a returning fan favourite species alongside this update on December 9th. I wonder if you can figure out what it is.
No doubt that is Dinosaurus. Alright, so this is a good update. And they still haven't announced their first DLC yet. So we're getting their first 2 free updates without a DLC even been mentioned yet. That's awesome. Cypress swamp bush, there's that is. So this brush paints cypress trees, interior parks, and enclosures, including a murky mist, fantastic for your dinosaur photography. Also added will be a selection of cypress trees. The island generator will now have temperate desert and Mediterranean. A new slider will be added to the island generator to allow players to adjust the prominence of beaches on their islands. A generated island will now feature more cliffs or more beaches depending on your preference. That's not all. Players will be able to edit terrain or place buildings right up to the water's edge for their generated island. They will also be able to place scenery anywhere on the map to increase some unique waterfronts. That water there is different. Why is that? Notice that? There's water that's different up there. Way more customized. That makes that feature so much better. A new blueprint menu has been added for all, so all the custom download blueprints are viewable in one place. Copy path. An obstructions heat map will be added showing exactly where small, medium, and large dinosaurs as well as guests and vehicles can move around your parks. Plus it will be viewable during terrain edits, allowing players to see the immediate impact of their changes. Yeah, it's going to help make it a thing. Bugs and stability, full updates when it goes live. So there's a fan favorite species returning with the update free of charge. Keep an eye out for. That's Dinosaurus. That is awesome. Oh yeah, that's a great. That is another banger update. They are killing it. That is awesome. Very cool, very cool. And still, like I said, that's 2 big updates. No DLC has been even named yet, so good job by them. Till next time, Control out.